can already head out to another death race.
Yagami-chan.
You got a race tonight, Yagamichi. Of course. Want to get through him and race the rep? Man, Yagamichi, you're such a speedster now.
Nah.
Speaking of speed, Ryu's supposed to be here today. That's one of the factions, right? What sort of guys are they? Well, there's Junpei Hanasaki, aka Bomber. He's the group leader, and well, he's totally insane. Like, we're talking about like Borderlands crazy, like those kind of creeple, them psychos. Insane how? Why Bomber? Because whenever he rides, he throws bombs. Like, literally Kanasugi, because he kept throwing bombs at me last time, but anyways. Really bombs. You know this is Japan, right? You don't want to talk about all that. Well, they're technically fireworks, not bombs. See, he's the son of a fireworks maker who's been in the biz since the Edo era. In every single race he pops off these wild explosives. Well, I'm glad it's not bombs, but fireworks don't sound a lot better. Let's see this psycho. Ah, they're just mohawks. Okay. Alright, it's fair. That's, it's Bakuon Rairyu, or Rairyu. I don't know how to really say it, but yeah, I think that's how you say it. Bakuon Rairyu. This group is all about mohawks, my G. Them, huh? Hey, this guy got special treatment from the rep to join. That's me. You? Damn. Sure got a set of cold dark eyes, man. Eyes of a killer. And you are? My name is Matatabi. Damn, I thought I'd get to read, but you going crazy, my guy. You get them. Yeah. Matatabi-san. You know him? Yeah, of course. Matatabi-san was born to be a biker. Even the really badass misfit kids were shut the hell up when he came around. Heard his first word wasn't mom or dad, it was wild. Okay, really? Oh, that's got me nervous. My first contestant is a dangerous one. Not surprising. What was your name, Yagami? Anasaki-san said I should take care of you today. Let's see what you can really do on the road. Damn, this guy's crazy. Alright. Get out of my way. I had to deal with those douchebags just to start facing off against this guy. Alright, let's see what you got. Whoa! Okay, I don't even want to know what that is. But you know what? See how far ahead I get. Okay, not too bad. I'll slow down just for you, huh? There we go. I'll block that. Out of my way. Ah, yes. This bike feels pretty good to use, I'm not gonna lie. I feel a bit heavy, but it feels good to use.
Yes.
Right. No freaking way. Yagamichi, that was awesome. I'm always gonna be betting on you, Yagamichi. Yeah, you beat me. You got guts, man. Consider me one of your brothers from now on. Oh, it gave me guts that time. Give me back my appeal.
Whoa.
Whoa. What the? Whoa, who this? Hurt my soul. Oh, this is the leader, okay.
So, Bakuon Rairyu, Hanasaki Junpei!
Why do you gotta use a rocket launcher? That's crazy. Even if it's just fireworks, it's still kind of dangerous, bro. He set off all these fireworks right in front of our eyes.
Yagami, ボーマーさんのレースでは何百発もの花火が飛び交う。その一つ一つはチームのメンバーの手作りなんだ。
Really?
そりゃデスレースを最高の花火でスリリングに彩ろうというボーマーさんのおもてなしの心。コストもバカにならねえし、ちっぽけな相手が簡単に味わえるもんじゃねえのさ。そういうことだぜ。覚えておきやがれ、バカ野郎
Why did we just stop move out of the way? Oh Jesus, awesome. I hope you're alright. What a crazy dude.
お前とやり合うにはお前の部下を倒して俺の実力を認めさせりゃいいんだろ。
そういうことだ。お前にそれができるかな。
すぐに証明してやるさ。
けこりゃ面白くなりそうだぜ。
Oh? Yagami-san, right? Just recently joined Made in Heaven?
Hmm?
Yeah. Something I want to ask you. Do you have a moment? Who are you? I don't need to be alarmed. I'm not a cub. At least not anymore. Not anymore? I'm Kotaro Sayama. I'm with the Biker Gang Prevention Group. Oh. You have a funny looking face, I just want you to know that.
Huh.
Biker Gang Prevention Group.
Hi.
Yes. We're volunteers. We try to reform at-risk youths who participate in reckless motorcycling, even though it's more than just reckless. Before I joined, I worked in the traffic division of the Kanagawa Police Department.
Yoroshiku.
I'm Otsuki, the deputy representative and member of the Prefectural Assembly. Well, what can I do for you today? There was something I wanted to tell you about Made in Heaven. Instead of standing here talking, why don't we go to a cafe? If you can spare the time, you got me, son. Alright, let's do that. Ugh, what the heck? There's a squirrel there? I feel like we've been here before, though. Yeah, we definitely have been. Sorry for showing around the blue. How do you know I joined Made in Heaven? Heard about you from Asama-kun and the others. I knew I had to come and meet you. What? In contact with those guys? Yes. The Biker Gang Prevention Group regularly make contact with youths in those gangs. It's one of our main activities. Learned about this group when we talked to Asama-kun and Haruna-kun the other day. Interesting. Asama-kun said there was an incredibly skilled guy named Yagami-san who had joined them. I heard that. I realized something. You're acting with the same intention as we are. Based on your reaction, I think I must be correct. Well, who can say? You're still not going to show your cards. Biker Game Prevention Group. Don't know if I can trust them. Well, regardless of whether we trust them or not, it's not like we are obligated to really tell them anything. We have our own thing that we do, even if we're doing the same thing. Yagami doesn't show his cards. He's a detective. Unless you're calling him on the job, he's not going to really tell you anything. First off, could you tell me what sort of things your group actually does? Yes, of course. There's a good opportunity to get some information out of him. About Made in Heaven. Are you familiar with Made in Heaven? Yes, we've known them for some time, 2 years actually. Both the traffic division, where I worked, and the youth division of the Kanagawa police, we all started watching them. That's a long time. Yes, and by the way, do you know about the first representative, Rairyu Murasaki? Yes, we've heard of that name. Supposedly he started the group and it sounds like everyone looked up to him. Yes. And now he's the legend about the delinquent youth. Good old Murasaki. During my time in the traffic, I faced off against him often. You can see he had all the charisma he needed to recruit lots of kids. Some worship the guy, others hate him. But one thing nobody could do was ignore him. Nobody could stay neutral, especially troubled teens. You know what they say, the opposite of love isn't hate, it's indifference. Wow. I can't tell you how much I relate to this. That's such a true statement. Jesus Christ. Opposite of love isn't hate, it's indifference. And yeah, with his larger-than-life personality, you either loved him or hated him, not in the middle. Or at least so. Eventually, he died in an accident, right? Yes. About a year ago. It was while self-patrol for traffic division chasing after him. Actually, he died instantly. Jesus. After that, his good friend Masaharu Kaito became the second rep of Made in Heaven. This is him. Oh, we just saw his face earlier, didn't we? Yeah, this guy had a big face. I saw the guy at the gathering. Yeah, he had a big face. He was the one who told off all those younglings who thought they'd teach me a lesson. For those who didn't get along with Akatsuka, yeah. Until eventually Made in Heaven was split into 3 factions. Rairyu Murasaki's charisma had always been the only glue that was holding them all together. Damn. Then they mentioned ghosts. Alright, let's see what the second one is. Yagami-san, tell me, what do you think these wild youths really want from us adults? What do they want from us? I believe that deep down, they're not true rebels. They're just tired of adults who don't pay attention to them. You think it's an attention grab? Adolescent boys and girls more or less believe adults just don't get them. That's why they act out and make a scene to get grown-ups' attention. Motorcycle games are just the latest example of this. I mean, I'm not gonna say you're wrong. I feel like people have intentions that go along this, stigma, right? But I'd have to argue, I don't think everyone's background is the exact same. May it be similar? Honest to God, I feel like this kind of concept is hard to really capture everybody. Because you'll be surprised that there'll be probably specific individuals that are only looking for attention. And then there's people that are doing it to satisfy their own, desire that they don't really have anywhere else. It's like having a hobby become a real thing. That's what they want. And sometimes it ends up being an attention grab, even though that's not truly their intention to do so. And I feel like I need to say that because it is something that people do at a certain age group. If you're in that certain situation, you have to be in a certain situation for this to happen after all, because it seems to be that there's always the people that are trying to get attention, and then there's people that have more of a purpose towards it. I wouldn't say it's the same for everybody, saying that they're just doing it because the grown-ups don't get them. There could be people like that, and obviously there is people like that. But that does not mean everybody's like that, you know what I mean? Motorcycle Gang is definitely a prime example of what he's trying to say. And it just made me think of other things when it comes to this concept, because it is a thing. Something that I kind of tend to ignore, but it is a thing that people go through if they have lived a certain lifestyle in such a way that dissatisfies them, or was a very rough time for them, and they're trying to lift themselves up, and the only way to do that is by very few things that satisfy them, which are hobbies, or usually trying to ignore it all and do something they never thought they'd do. And sometimes it can end up being this type of thing. You know, it ends up being something that gathers way too much attention, but they end up enjoying it, and they don't want to stop, but they don't care about anything but hopefully just being able to enjoy themselves from the lifestyle that they live through every single day. Yeah. They wear flashy clothes, kick up a ruckus. I think that's all because they just want people to see them. Maybe you're right. That's why we have to face this problem. These kids are crying out for us to care about them. That's why I really don't want to reject them without giving them a chance. So I'm going to open a dialogue? What? Firstly, I think Sayama sounds too much of an optimist. The bikers are all idiots, there's no way to reason with them. We need to get tough. If the police can't handle it, then we should. How are you gonna do that though? I feel like there's so much that outnumbers like anything that you can put down as a logical reason to get involved here. They obviously have to have some reason that they can, you know, be able to get some kind of attention thrown around towards what they're trying to do, which is disband the biker gang, but I don't know how they're gonna do that. The reason they haven't been cracking down. The cops never cracked down on Made in Heaven. Not since Reiji Murasaki died in the middle of a chase last year, that bastard. The public blamed the police for the death, and the traffic division was slammed with angry protests. So you backed off to avoid another incident in public scorn. Reiji's incident showed me a side of the force I had been blind to. It led me to turn in my badge. I found the biker gang prevention group to get at the root of the problem, to talk to these kids. A noble sentiment, but we're never going to get through to these fools. What makes you think you can? Some kids don't get it, no matter how much logic you use. Honestly, they just need a good ass beating. Damn. Okay. I mean, you're not wrong. But, wow. Okay. Otsuki-kun. They're human beings. Sao-san and Otsuki-san seem to be very different about their ideas on this. Yeah, their ideas are very different. I'm noticing. Either way, there's this guy in Made in Heaven I'm curious about. His name is Ghost. Oh, him. Now there's a problem, child. Even compared to the other guys in Made in Heaven. He joined a bit randomly, just a few months before Soo-kun became the leader. He's a damn good racer. Aside from Soo-san, nobody can beat him. He seems dangerous. Like he wants to control things through violence instead of racing. Yeah, sadly, I think his violence as his ticket to raising through the ranks of the Ichijo underworld. Really? The underworld? Where did that come from? In Ichijo, there are some groups you really don't want to get tangled with, like the Gomuju or the Soryu clan, which I know both of them. Best if they don't even know who you are. Actually, would the Soryu clan even mess with Yagami? I could have sworn we met people from the clan without actually going to headquarters of the Soryu clan and whatnot. Yep, and any brush with the Neocaine gang is bound to get messy. That's it for that. Sama-san, thank you very much for the talk. I learned a lot from this. Good. Why don't we get along? Or why don't we get going, of course. Getting along is one thing I'm a bit worried about here, though. Yagami-san, I know it's such a request, but thank you for talking to me. No, thank you for giving me so much information. Do you intend to keep challenging Made in Heaven members and races? Yep. That can be so. Oh, so that's your plan. And I think I can guess what you're really after. Well, I'll just leave that to your imagination. I'll talk to the traffic division to let them know I approve of all your actions. Huh, why? I used to be a section chief, so I have some influence in the division. If I ask them to turn a blind eye to your actions, you won't get arrested for violating any traffic laws. Interesting. So you still have that much influence? Yes. I'm sure they'll agree. They haven't been successful in any of their efforts with Made in Heaven anyway. Can't thank them enough, or I can't thank you enough, of course. That's a big load off my shoulders. Yeah. Alright, you got my son? Please feel free to contact me anytime if there's trouble. Take care. Yeah, if we meet again, my chubby-faced friend. Biker Gang Prevention Group. Hope working together will lead to something. Gotta talk to Amasawa at MRC. Oh, wait. We actually got a message. Is it already time for that? Could you come to the club room, please? There's something I want to tell you about the professor. Roger that? Which means we're finally going to get to see what this last one over here is. Oh, the biker gang can't even continue. I guess we do have to talk to Amasawa before that, huh? Oh, before I leave this area of pledge, I want to get this godforsaken squirrel here. Alright, here. Oh, paint. Oh well. Ah, yes. Let's see Miss Amasawa. Hey, Amasawa.
Yagami-san.
Thank you for coming, Yagami-san. So what have you got this time? Ah yes, Yagami-san. You live in Komatsu, correct? Meaning you're quite accustomed to the city's nightlife? Oh my.
Huh.
Guess you could say that. I do like going out for drinks. Wait, why are you asking me this? Not sure I'm getting it. Right, so this time I'd like you to go undercover at a girls' bar in Ichincho? What?
Huh?
A girls' bar? How the fuck? That's not exactly a place for the high school demographic. Why there of all places? There's a high likelihood that a certain girls' bar may hold some key information on the professor. What is she getting at? I'm actually very curious. When you say girls' bar, you're talking about one of those shoot bars that most of the staff are girls, right? I think a girl bar, I'm thinking of like a cabaret club where all you do is like talk to women and drink and eat and yeah. That's right. It's fairly different than a hostess club. Wait, what? Though I'm not sure I understand how. Well, for one, the girls don't sit next to you at a girls bar like they do at hostess clubs. They talk to you from across the counter. Oh, that's kind of ugly. Wait, so what exactly is the difference? The distance between you and the girl. Is that it? That doesn't really make any sense, but alright. What difference does the distance make? Isn't this some kind of service? Well, it's just... it's more exciting when you're closer to each other, you know? You know, even as a guy, I can't quite understand it for some reason. It's just... what's the freaking point of making it sound different? It's just nothing special at that point. I guess if that's how it is, then fine. But I still don't really understand. Maybe I'll understand you compare it to mysteries. Huh? Let's see. So, if you had a casual, easy to solve mystery versus a deep, serious thriller, which one would get the blood pumping more? Oh, certainly the latter. So then, a hostess club is more like a thriller? Well, sure. I guess that's how I'd put it. Right.
なるほど。
I guess I can understand the hostess club thing at that point. It's just weird the way he had to show the difference between hostess club and a girls bar, and a girls bar doesn't sound special at all. It doesn't sound like it's meant to be special anyways. I totally feel like she doesn't, but oh well. Anyway, can you tell me more about the connection between a professor and this girls bar and eating show? Let's hear it.
実は
So at the bar, there was a younger person who was ranting and raving about the professor. What? To make matters more interesting, that person was a student of Surreal, of course. High schooler at a girls' bar? But they don't normally let you in if you're underage, right? Yes, but she somehow faked his... he somehow faked his age? It's a he? However, he let it slip that he's a student at Surreal and the school was promptly notified. Alright. What's the kid's
え
name?
っと
That's the thing. His name doesn't appear in our directory. What? The directory doesn't have his name? Apparently he gave a fake age and name. That's kinda interesting. So what did he say about the professor? He specifically said he knew the identity of the professor.
それって
Wow, really subtle, huh? You think he's telling the truth? I can't say for sure, but I can tell you this student was accompanied by some thugs who called themselves the Neo Kane Gang.
なるほど
Alright, that does sound a little bit more convincing. Then this is definitely no laughing matter. Indeed. They may very well know the professor's identity and simply let it slip out. Do you know who the student leaked this info to?
はい
I do. She's the most popular person at the girls' bar, in fact. Alright, so I'm gonna have to talk to her, huh? Emily S. What the fuck? Mochizuki, #1 employee at Girls Bite. She looks like she... Her eyes are huge, bruh. She looks like straight out of an anime put in a real life. Like, that's the vibe she gives off. She grew up overseas. Her father's English and her mother's Japanese. Can't we just ask her what the delinquent student said to her?
ええ
Well, this girl, Mochizuki, she's particularly tight-lipped. She never reveals detail of the conversation between her and her customers. Is this like a respect thing, or is this just because she doesn't give a fuck? Well, I guess I'd do the same if I worked at a bar like that. I guess that's what people would do in a bar in general. They don't, like, just talk about other people's personal stuff even though they listen to it, just like how people do at bartender, or, you know, any bar in commercial that I remember experiences of in the Yakuza games. There would just be the bartender and he would just chill out, not say anything, be quiet and just listen to conversation, but not really talk about it, right? Unless you actually talk to him. That just means getting this info out of her is not going to be easy. But that's where you come in, Yagami-san. You're a city man who knows all about the pleasures of the evening. You're making that sound so freaking sus. That's one heck of a way to phrase that.
要するに
Anyway, so I essentially need to become a regular at the bar and get on that girl's good side so she'll spill the beans.
はい
I kinda figured that.
お願いします
Yagami-san, I must rely on you once more. Fortunately, I can't exactly enter since I'm underage.
え
Why unfortunately? Did you want to try going undercover yourself, maybe disguised as a girls' bar employee or something? Of course. I mean, who wouldn't find that exciting, portraying the unknown world of adult nightlife? Masaharu, you make me nervous here. What the heck? It's kind of exciting just to see how different she is from every student, but it's scary. Like, I can't even help that. It's like, it's cool but kind of scary. Because I do find Amasawa kind of well, I wouldn't say a fragile girl. She's like really, really brave at what she does. But I always think that she kind of like doesn't think for herself at times. Which makes me worry.
Amasawa.
I'm sorry. I'm glad to see you so curious, but don't go putting yourself in a dangerous situation, got it? I'll try to keep that in mind. Yes, please. And now, we have the last thing to see here. Now, this is locked. I don't know why. I'm hoping I can go back here and something may happen. We'll have to see if I can. If I can't, then we're going to girls' bar, I guess. But I really hope not. Heck, I hope that we get a peel here too. If we do, that'd be good. But yeah. Alright, I'm racing the second person from Bakuon Rairyu today. Great. So Yagami, you decide to show up again tonight. He's one crazy dude, isn't he? Shungiku. Bro, y'all all be looking the same. I don't know if I'm supposed to be impressed or something by seeing another guy with a mohawk. I'm gonna send this Yagami asshole to hell. I'm Shungiku, the fastest racer in Ibaraki. Been riding wild bulls since I was a kid, and I got balls to steal the show for it, you know. Come on, try me if you're brave enough. Whatever you say, man. Put your style, let's do this. Alright. I'll have you crying soon. Boy, I'll just win this now. A little too easy. Goddamn. Too easy.
Yosh!
Hell yeah! What the? How did I lose to what's like, you know? Maybe I wasn't a once? Well, I guess you got me this time. The rule is absolute, or don't you remember? Yeah, I'm one of your brothers from here on out. Damn, okay. You got a random homie, alright. But Yagamichi, I'll start thinking you can tame me, the man who is feared as the wild bull Ibaraki. Okay, buddy. Whatever you say. First Matatabi and now Shungiku. Think he might actually make it all the way to the top. Give me that level 5. The moment that we can go back to the dance club, I might just take a detour just to finish that off. Because it's been far too long. I feel like it's just kind of wrong that it hasn't been finished yet. Or face off against another guy? Damn, how long is the biker gang route, man? Jesus Christ. Do I have to fight all the small fry before I can face off against the head honcho? There's 3, then the boss. Please tell me it's like that, because if it's any longer than this, then I'm confused. If you lose, you start doing as I say. You got that?
Oi!
What? Emo Gashira, not much of a talker. He can't really express himself outside of racing. Isn't that right? That's kind of cringe. But, you know, I have nothing against that. As usual, anything goes in this race. Unless you want. Okay. Follow the fast guy who got guts. That's the only rule. Made in heaven recognizes. I'm going to win again. I have to. Out of my way. Simply put, just that good. Going forward.
Yosh!
Yep. Let's go. Bruh. rule is absolute, so you do what I say from now on. Got that? Yeah. Can I take that as a yes? I mean, he smelled. I guess it's something. Yeah, a hard guy to understand, but I'm used to it by now. That's a damn shame. Wow, this guy can stand still while everyone getting caked by that stuff. What the heck? How'd that not bother his bald ass head though? It must be burning his head. Head honcho finally wants to show his face. Well, I'm next. Freaking finally, bro. What? Not one to let other guys settle the crap. Next race, Junpei Hanasaki's taking you on. Finally. Finally a race with Hanasaki. Gonna make it a night no one will forget. I hope it's not too crazy, but we'll see. Yagami, you want to talk to us? Ask us anything, brother. We all swore loyalty, right? Imogashira? He just smells. I don't know how to feel about that. I want to ask about Bomber. Bomber sounds fireworks are pretty special. They're not just cheap trunks. In fact, riding your bike through the sparks and explosions of Bomber sounds handcrafted fireworks is freaking awesome. It really gets you hyped up. I ride with Hanasaki-san, I get caught up in all the lights and the heat. I love thinking about it. I mean, damn! Okay, chill out. Whoa, what? What is that face, bro? Like this man's trying to expect something from the heavens. Really creep myself when it happens. Okay, really? Okay, be that as it may, sounds like it's gonna be a dangerous race. Anything else I should know? Nah, nothing else, except I know he likes sushi, tempura, soba noodles. Pretty normal. Now he's got a huge mole on his... Why do you know that? What? I saw it when I went to the hospital. What the fuck? Okay, TMI. Anyone got anything useful? There's his great love. Interesting. The man finally says something. Hey, Imogashira, you got something you want to share? Hanasaki-san is in love. The fuck? Eh? Oh, the bomber. I don't know with who. He got eyes out of a guy in love. You know how he sometimes stares off into the distance? Okay, really? I mean, I don't know if he's doing that. Embarrassing, really. Kind of hard to imagine that kind of thing with the bomber. Yeah, who knew Imogashira would notice it? Surprises all around today. Hey, I enjoy occasional shoujo manga. You know what? To each their own. So, where should I go to find Bomber? He lives on the riverbanks of Ichija. The riverbanks? Yeah, his family disowned him when he joined a gang, so he has no place to go. They're a proper Edo era fireworks making family and all. And Bomber never has any savings. All the money he gets from shakedowns he spends on fireworks. Shakedowns, this sounds kind of unfortunate. They were notorious spendthrifts. A true Edo guy. You know, the homeless camp near South Sakura River Street, he lives close to there. Guess I'll try to find out who Bomber's in love with. That info should come in handy if I try to make him turn over a new leaf. True. I guess that makes sense why Yagami wants to do that. Oh, we're already over here. I thought I had to make a big cut, but never mind. That makes me uncomfortable. This guy's supposed to have, like, multiple abs, and he's laying on a freaking cardboard on the fucking ground. A weird homeless guy. Damn, I'm hungry. How the fuck can you sleep in their gear like that? That's horrid. Oh, don't tell me I'm about to stalk this man. Yikes, he woke up. Oh, shit. It's already time. No place to sleep, but a smartphone on hand? How does he afford that? More, you know, there's more to that story, you know? How is he able to always check his phone if he had no place to, you know, charge that? That was close. I was about to sleep through the meeting. You're gonna go meet someone. I should follow him.
今度は慎重に。
At the end. Why is he here? A lady friend, huh? Kinda expected that. You've been waiting long? He has to really look like that? No, I just got here. Just like Shira said, Bomber's got a girl. But man, talk about opposites attract. You got a totally normal person and you got a guy looking like this. It's one thing to be ripped, but Jesus Christ, I wish he just didn't have to wear that to a game. Very tiny. You look so cute today, like an angel and sweet as candy too. Aw, Junpei-kun. Okay. Even more cute, blushing. Your cheeks remind me of cherry juice. That sounds weird. Eh? This is nothing like how he acts in the gang. So, what do you want to talk about? Well, it's about what I said on the phone. But that was a joke, right? Sorry, but it's true. Was he in a way or something? If your parents are that opposed, let's just elope. It'll be the two of us. We'll go overseas or something. It's not possible. I couldn't do that. Oh, you're gonna hurt this poor man's heart. So you're just gonna obey your parents and that's that? Oh, he just ran? Fucking hell. Girl needs a friend. Maybe I'll go talk to her. Damn. Okay, this is interesting. I didn't think Yagami would do that, but alright. Go see this person. I really almost had thugs. Why is that swing moving? Okay, it stopped. Excuse me, you got a minute? Who are you?
Yagami desu.
Yagami, with Made in Heaven. Oh, you're one of his gang friends. Heard you were fighting Hanasaki earlier. Do you mind if I ask what's going on there? What? Might be glad to know I'm thinking of asking him to quit the biker gang. Wait, really? But to do that, it would help if I knew more about him so I can use his feelings to persuade him, you know? That would be very good of you. If that's the plan, I'll help you. Now I can ask her about Bomber. See this relationship here, Okay, well, why is a proper girl like you dating a motorcycle gangster? Half a year ago, Junpei-kun saved my life. I was surrounded by a bunch of scary looking guys, and he showed up and scared them all away. Yeah, sounds like him. I took him out to eat as a thank you, and pretty soon he asked me out. He really got taken by you. What do you like about him exactly? I mean, he's just so cute, isn't he? His personality is very, I want to say bipolar, but that feels like it wouldn't really apply here. But it's not the same thing, bro. He is not the same guy. He only does this around you. That guy cute.
はい
Yes, despite his appearance, he's very romantic. He loves flowers. We talk about them all the time. We wanted to go see an enormous flower garden together someday. Mom, we're talking about flower gardens? Hard to imagine, isn't it? But he's very well versed in all flower types and what they're symbolic of. I was so looking forward to the day when two of us could go on a picnic to a big, lovely flower garden. That was an impossible dream because our love is forbidden. What? The story is really taking some wild turns. Alright, let's see this forbidden love, huh? What do you mean when you said your love is forbidden? My parents are worried about their reputation. They're members of the Diet, and it would be a huge scandal if the public knew that their daughter was going out with a biker. Oh, why didn't you convince him? I see what you mean. I resisted, but my parents got even stricter with me. I just couldn't see him as much. But on nights when we couldn't see each other, I would look down on HHO from the balcony, and I would feel his presence. I could see colorful flowers across the land sprouting up from the nightscape, and I would know his feelings for me were growing with them.
それって
Wait, don't tell me these flowers are... Yes. The fireworks he pops off everywhere. Ah. It's a message of love he sends to me when I look down from my parents' high-rise apartment. He said to me, if you can't fly away from the cage of yours, then I'll just have to grow beautiful flowers for you. I can't really say that's cute. It's just kind of eh. It's just kind of eh, bro. Dude, if she's stuck in a cage, why don't you try to break her free? But no, he's like, yeah, I'll just grow you some beautiful flowers so you can look at it. Look down and you'll see your own gigantic flower garden. I'll be down in it waiting for you. Yeah, sure, whatever. He really said that. Isn't he romantic? I guess so. I'm not saying that isn't romantic. I'm just spitballing here with the scenario that this man said that she's in a cage. Why don't you just try to break her out of it? I know it'd be too much to ask for. I think he would cause more problems for himself. But if I were that much into a woman, I wouldn't just kind of sit idly and wait for her unless I know that something good can come of it. This guy kind of did it with too much optimism.
マジかよ
Can't believe there was actually any meaning behind those fireworks. He was fulfilling our promise, don't you see, to go see a flower garden together. Definitely learned something unexpected about Bomber. You know, I noticed Hanasaki was angry earlier. What was that all about? It's because of what she just told us, right? Unless there's more to that, saying that her parents won't let, you know, her and Hanasaki get together anymore. Unless she's going overseas like I heard Hanasaki mention. She's probably gonna be forced to go overseas. I told Junpei-kun I couldn't see him anymore. Why is that? You two were already dating in secret, even with your parents opposing it, weren't you? They said if I keep seeing Hanasaki, they'll talk to the police and have him arrested. Oh. My father. He has plenty of connections to the police. They'll do whatever he says. Okay, that explains it. Damn. Why did she ever even explain that to him? This guy, this is why I say this guy probably has too much optimism, because I feel like if he just kind of pushes everything away, if he really loves this girl, he should sacrifice for her. I'm not trying to say you have to sacrifice a lot or something, but he has to give up something. That's the thing about relationships too. Like relationships where you're spending your entire life with said person, you are sacrificing something. Albeit be something not too big, but it can be grand over time. If you're in love with somebody and you're in a relationship with that person, you better be prepared to sacrifice something for yourself just to be able to be with this person that you enjoy being with. It is a common thing that I've seen, and I always have friends and other people telling me, bro, you shouldn't get into a relationship. It's just funny when they say that shit, because it's just like they don't realize until something happens. It's the same thing with someone popping a baby and a woman. It's something they didn't plan for, because they were trying to enjoy their lifestyle. But because they got too careless, it's now a situation of you have to pretty much realize that this is where you stand, sacrificing something for something else. And this could go for all kinds of different things, not really just relationships, but you are sacrificing something. So, nothing else really to say than that be prepared when it happens if you decide to full send. I don't think there's anything else I need to ask. Yuri-san, there's one thing more I need to ask. If I'm successful in getting Hanasaki to quit the motorcycle gang, is it possible your parents will let you two be together? Well, no, I do think I can persuade them. The only reason they're opposed is because he's in a gang. Shibakun actually comes from a good family. They've been firework manufacturers since the Edo era. Yagami-san, please do what you can for Junpei-kun. I'll be waiting for him to come get me when it's all over. I'm gonna have to definitely acknowledge that now. Now that we got this information, I'm certain we can definitely turn him over, because he is completely opposite of what he is, which makes me wonder, why did he choose to be in the gang and stay with it? Now that he has a girl, he has to really think about his feelings more. Time to beat Hanasaki. You ready for this? Yeah, of course. I got a lot of things riding on this after all. Let me confirm with you, Bomber. If I win, you'll do everything I say, right? No argument there. The rule is absolute. Whoever wins is the better man. That'll never change. Okay, great. Alright, you guys watch. I'm gonna throw out a freaking inferno of fireworks tonight. I'm a little worried what he's gonna do with this. It'll be like a bunch of flowers exploding everywhere. Winking in and out each other, or each one like a big bang of the universe. Big bang of technology. Stop. Get ready to drink it all in, boys. Here we go. Drink it all in. Yeah, that's not weird at all. He's raving as usual. Yeah, so, alright, let's beat this guy. Ow! Since I didn't mention the last film, the future of the biker game kind of gonna be weird when it comes to editing, because I swear, even the leader and his subordinates, they all do almost the exact same shit most of the time. Okay, so it doesn't feel worth showing. I'd rather show when I'm about to finish them all, because they don't do anything special. It's not interesting enough to show the whole race and spend so much time showing that. I'll just take you out. Damn.
バカな！ヤガミ、あの野郎。